Hi everyone, this is Jim Gillis with Win My Vote, and today's video is just a real brief, sort of informal introduction to Win My Vote, what it is and how it works. So the best way to think of Win My Vote is that it's an online, mobile, and social version of the voter information booklet. So this is what you see here. We usually mailed out to all voters about 2 weeks before the election. It has the candidates and usually about a paragraph or so, a candidate statement. It reviews the propositions and the measures and typically has a section in there where it has a pro argument and a con argument for each proposition or measure. And then you'll have your sample ballot here where you can fill in the bubbles and of the candidate of choice. It's not very engaging. No one really uses it at all. And unfortunately, it's the only source of nonpartisan, complete voter education, what is on your ballot. So we decided to take that and take it online and mobile and social, and this is what we came up with. So as a voter, I can sign up for free and I'll get my interactive ballot here, and I'll also have all the tools I need here to organize and manage my vote. So for example, ballots, I can click on there and I can see some upcoming elections. Groups, I can form groups like Facebook groups, and then endorse candidates and propositions and that type of thing. And then I also have a list or a library here of trusted sources. And these are groups and organizations and individuals that I trust that I want to follow to see who they're going to vote for and how they're going to vote. And it's all opt-in, so think of it as very much like Twitter. Like you're following people on Twitter and what they're going to be saying. The main difference is that Twitter and Facebook and Instagram are posting things and then disappearing. Here, we organize it onto your ballot so that you'll always have the information when you need it, where you need it. Here, we'll give you resources so you can check on your voter registration status and, register online if your state, allows for that. And then a real quick little, important dates. So last day for registering before the election, when early voting starts, those types of sort of quick references. And then we'll also have your polling place, so you can click here and get a kind of turn-by-turn directions, and you can even get the polling place hours there. And then we also have, favorites, so that you can just see your favorites, and you can print it out, and you can share, and you can do a lot of other things like that. So the way that the candidate profiles work here is that you can review all the candidates and all the races, so you can see them all lined up side by side. And let's say you want to learn more about this candidate, John Hickenlooper, you can click through, sorry about that. You can click through and you can see his profile. Candidates build and manage their own profile. So it's all in real time, the same way they manage and organize any one of their social media profiles. So they can update it, they can add videos, they can add issue statements, whatever they want. So here I can review the candidate, see videos, click on the issues, scroll down, see where he stands on all these different issues. And then I can also rate each one of the issues, whether I agree or disagree. And that's for some numbers that I can talk about later. I can also click here for endorsements. And these are groups and organizations and individuals that the candidate has featured. So I can go through here and see the different, people and different groups, and maybe I like the American Federation of Teachers, so I want to hear what they have to say. I can also click here and just be able to see just my trusted sources. Again, the groups and organizations and individuals, mainly my friends, on who they're going to vote for. So I can quickly, see this written here by Carol, and then Ethan Behrman did a video, so I can watch that. And I can go through and do, all of that. So, again, I can do this with all the different candidates and see all their stuff. So I'm really comparing them side by side. And then when I go to favorite a candidate, I'm going to decide for whom to vote. I can just click on the star, and that candidate will move to the first position. And then it'll ask me, do I want to do an endorsement? Maybe I want to write something there, or maybe a YouTube video I can put in there. And then if I want, I can share it on social media to friends or whomever. And then when I'm ready, after I've gone through my entire ballot and selected favorites, I can click here, which is just show me just my favorites in each one of the races so that I can make sure that they're all set up, as well as the propositions and the measures. And then again, I can go right to my polling place, and I'll also get reminders. And it's obviously mobile friendly here, so I can see all of my favorites on the way to the polling place. So the way that groups work is that as a user, if I want to create a group, let's say I'm the admin for Keep Tahoe Blue, I would create the group here, and then I would upload the logo and an image here for my ballot, and then this right here would be sort of my home ballot. Now I could go and endorse and favorite on any ballot in the country as a group, but I'll always start with just sort of my home ballot. So I'm going to do that, and again, I can click through and see all the different candidates, and I can drill down and see the exact same profiles that anyone else can, and the same issues. I can rate them. Everything is the same as a voter. I'm just doing it, as the group. The same with endorsements here. I can see all of these same ones that the candidate has featured, and then I'll be able to see, the ones that as a group I have selected as a trusted source, which would probably most likely be some individuals, but lots of other groups and partnering groups, that I want to see, what they're saying about the candidate. So it really becomes a platform that's organized so that you can really communicate, with other groups and other individuals, all on their ballot. So I'm going to go like this, and again, this is more the same here. Let's say if we decide, as a group to Keep Tahoe Blue, we're going to endorse this candidate, and again, I can put a little message or a video and then share them on social media the same way a voter can. And then as a voter clicks on my group, so let's say Sam here is a voter, he likes this group, Keep Tahoe Blue, so he's going through the trusted sources, or he gets an email from Keep Tahoe Blue that says, hey, check out our ballot, our voter guide, and he clicks there. Now he can just see all of the favorites. And if you look right here, these are the favorites from this group, and then these are Sam's that he has already favorited. So he already agrees on 3 of these candidates, and he's gonna hear what Keep Tahoe Blue has to say about this candidate, and maybe they're real convincing, and maybe he likes them a lot, but he can check on the issues. He can check on other ballots and other endorsements that the group has made. And he can also just, click here, which says, vote like us. So maybe he goes through and he sees that Keep Tahoe Blue is aligned with a lot of his values, and he really likes them, and he's going to go through and just say, vote like us. So now that his ballot is completely filled out, and he can, go do the same thing, get the reminders, he can find his polling place, and he can be all set, ready to go. Thanks. There'll be more videos to come, and if you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out. I'd be happy to demo the live platform and go over any feature that you may be interested in. Thanks, bye.